What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube page. Today we are going to be talking about some of the best investments you could be making in 2026. Before we jump in, if you guys want to support the channel, feel free to take a look at our eBay store. Links in the description below. Or if you're purchasing something on eBay, click the affiliate link on the top to help support the channel. First product I wanted to talk about is the Paldean Fates booster bundle. I mean, I don't know how many more videos I can make about this, how many more times I could talk about it. From the last time I recorded discussing Paldean Fates, which was just 2 days ago, these bundles were $120. They are now already $135, and before you know it, they're going to be $150. Paldean Fates, the fundamentals of this set are just so strong. The Bubble Mew is carrying all of the value of this product line, but then you also have a ton of other very fun hits, like the Charizard, like the Altar Gardevoir, the Iono, all of the shiny Pokemon as well. Let's not forget about the Pikachu, the Entei, all of those hits together inside of the set. There's just a ton of demand for it. Everybody wants them, and I think that people are just opening these products like crazy. If we look at the 1 month chart here, you could see that $120 price tag as of February 22nd. Now early March, 2 weeks later, we are already trending 130 plus, and with this trajectory, like I said, we're going to be at 150 before you know it, and that is for an individual booster bundle. Now, if you are purchasing the whole display, which is 10 of these, significantly harder to find, what is the premium on that? Because if you don't know, products like this are available in much larger quantities. Getting a booster bundle display, which is 10 of these, all sealed up, is harder, and then getting a master case, which is 6 displays, is even harder. So the less people that have it, that is going to make the product more scarce, and therefore there's going to be a premium on it. So with the direction that individual booster bundles are trending, which is going to be about $150, that would place fair value at $1,500 for a display. But there's a premium to that. So displays at that point will be what? $1,600, $1,700, $1,800, a couple $100 premium, and then a master case a little bit higher than that. It is just insane how many people are buying Paldean Fates, and despite the reprints that happened in December, it did not affect the price at all. So this is probably going to be the last time I talk about Paldean Fates. If you haven't picked any up, they are an incredible purchase. I believe I have some for sale actually in my store. Let's see. We do have, yes, we are selling them for $1,700 right now, and we have one sold. If you buy 2, you get a discount. So you're paying only $100 extra right now, but you get the whole display as opposed to buying loose, and you know it's guaranteed authentic. So really good deal there if anybody's interested in picking it up. Then on the next item, I wanted to just discuss what's happening on with the singles market, because I am seeing that there have been buyouts on singles across the board. If we look at the chart, this is specifically from the premium figure collection. About the time that I was releasing, it was 36. It fell a little bit, but it's been very resilient in the $30 price point. I've seen some on eBay go for like $40. A lot of the value from that premium figure box is going to come from this Umbreon and Espeon promo. But you know, this is the type of card where right now it's available everywhere. Everyone had them because the product line just came out. But over time, people who are planning on keeping the product sealed, they're not going to open them, which means that there's not going to be more Umbreons hitting the market. So if you're able to pick up near mint copies that are well centered, I think at this price at $30, it's a good card because there's a massive premium. I believe this card in a 10 goes for like $200 to $300. So there's such a big multiplier. And with modern cards, the quality on these is actually a little bit better. Obviously, if you just buy 1 or 2, you're risking the chance of it hitting a 8 or a 9. But if you're submitting a few of these for grading, all you really need is 110. I think at this price point, it is very justified. Moving on, we have Scarlet and Violet era Elite Trainer boxes that are just absolutely taking off. I was buying Obsidian Flames ETBs for, I think I got like 100 of them for $24 a piece, $22. It might have even been $20. I mean, this product was just dead. Nobody wanted it. It was a waste of money. Distributors had a hard time selling them. Nobody wanted to purchase Obsidian Flames. Same could be said for Paldea Evolved. I did not buy as many Paldea Evolved. The person that I was buying from just had a lot of Obsidian Flames, so I think I got like 10 or 15 cases. It was a crazy amount of ETBs, and it just goes to show how resilient products can be if there are strong fundamentals. Now, what do I mean by that? Obsidian Flames, at the time, nobody cared for it. Some people loved the Charizard, others didn't. But why I knew that this product was a winner was because of the Charmander, the full art foil promo Charmander. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is, let's see if we can find it. Let's do Charmander, Obsidian Flames. Maybe if we type in Charmander promo here, this one right here. So this is the promo card that comes inside of these ETBs. And regardless that the packs weren't very popular, people were having a hard time moving them. I mean, you guys got to realize when this product line came out, people were having a hard time selling the packs for like $3. Okay, like if you were able to sell a booster pack for $4, that was considered a high sale back in the day. But yeah, the Charmander promo, I just knew that stocking up on this. It's such an incredible card. It is a beautiful promo. And I know we're not going to get another one this good for quite a long time, because when's the next time they're going to release a Charmander-like product? I mean, Charizard products they're making all the time, but Charmander, I feel like it just doesn't pop up that often. That is why I invested so heavy. And now you are seeing that the price for an ETB is $200. So, I mean, the absolute surge in price, even if you had bought at retail and overpaid, because for those who don't know, back then, purchasing products at retail was considered a ripoff because everything was available under retail. Okay, so like if you were paying retail for a product, you were overpaying. That's how bad the market was. Whereas now you can't even find products for retail. You'd be lucky to do so. But regardless, if the fundamentals of a product are strong, the value is going to, carry. And this Charmander card, I think, is a big reason why the ETBs are so expensive, because Obsidian Flames packs, they're not that expensive. I mean, maybe they're like $10 now. So you're getting half of your value from the packs, but the rest of the value is coming strictly from the promo card. And I could easily see this ETB being $300. I don't even think it's a terrible entry at $200, because if we just look at the 6-month chart, it is on a constant upward tick. It hit 160, cooled down back to the 150s, and now we're closer to 200 than ever. Paldean Evolved's another really good one. This one I actually regret not stocking up as aggressively. It's surprising to me that the price of the Obsidian Flames one is doing better with the Charmander. This one here with the Paldean Evolved comes with the Pikachu promo card, and it's also a beautiful one. These we are at like 160 right now. If we look at these, spiked in November to 150, and then they crashed down. This would have been a healthy entry at 120. We're back in the 140, 150. I think that this is actually, right now as it stands, this might be a better play than Obsidian, because as we could see, the Obsidian over the past year has just absolutely surged in value, whereas the Paldean one, the graph isn't looking as good. Not a bad pickup. Paldean Evolved, I think, as an entire era and a set, it might be one of the stronger ones. A lot of the value from this product line is carried by the Magikarp. If you're purchasing an ETB, you're getting 9 unweighed, unsearched packs, and I think that is going to cause a lot of people to open the product. So with time, the number of products and ETBs that are out in the open market should decrease. If you are keeping the Pikachu still in its factory sealed promo, there's always going to be a lot of value. But this one, in the next 6 months, easily going to be over $200. Another very safe place to park your money. Expanding your positions. If you're not in a position to be purchasing a booster box for, let's say, $300, $400, $500, $600, your next best bet is going to be purchasing the ETBs, because the ETBs are still giving you packs from that set, but then you also get the promo card. So it's a different product line. It's a very popular one. Elite Trainer boxes in general are just a very popular product for new people entering the hobby, investors, collectors, everybody. So you can't go wrong buying any Scarlet Violet ETB that features good promos, and Obsidian Flames and Paldean Evolved are just two incredibly good ones that come to mind. Next up, we have the premium collection boxes, and I'm kind of surprised by this price point. For these to be $300, I mean, when this product came out, I believe it was a Sam's Club exclusive. These were just available all day, every day for like 40, 50 bucks. It was like $3 a pack, very good value, but there wasn't like instant crazy profit to be made. You might have been able to sell them online for like a $10 or $20 profit, but I think now with Crown Zenith obviously being out of print, and seeing the surge of ETBs and other product lines, even a big bulky product like this premium collection, this one comes with 14 packs, so it's a very, very large collection box. It takes up a lot of space. There's a lot of empty space in here. It's just basically 2 pieces of plastic inside, and then you have all of the packs. But I think the reason why this one has gone on a constant upward trend, you could see here that these were like 130 about a year ago. Now they are more than doubled in price. A lot of people are opening this product, and that's what I think people miss when it comes to premium collection products as a whole, is that people are opening these products to be extracting the packs. They'll sell off the promos, they'll grade the promos, do whatever, toss the jumbo card, give it away. But just so many of these premium collection boxes are being broken down, which is decreasing the supply because people are looking to sell the packs, open the packs, whatever it may be. That is why we're seeing such a high price tag, because with time, it's going to be harder to find a sealed copy. And I think that is something that nobody talks about when it comes to premium collections, because everybody just complains that they take up too much space and it's not an efficient storage option. But I disagree. I think this is actually an excellent place to be holding if you have the means to store it, primarily because so many people are opening them, and these are the types of products that do not get reprinted. If a Sam's Club or a Costco gets a premium collection like product, it's only going to be available for a limited time. Once they are sold out, they are not getting any more because the Pokemon Company has to be making more products to be selling to other retailers. You know, this could be like a Sam's Club exclusive, there's an Amazon exclusive, Walmart exclusive, Best Buy. And, you know, all the retailers are getting all sorts of different products. So not really surprised to be seeing that this has gone up in price. It's just fascinating how quickly it's gone in price. I mean, in a year to double for a product that nobody would even call investable is kind of insane. Next product I want to talk about is the Destined Rivals booster case. On one of my videos, I talked about how the Build and Battle is a really good buy. The reason why I love the Build and Battle is because you get that deck with that pre-release promo and the stamp, so I think it is a very safe place to park your money. But if you are not in a position to be paying for the booster boxes, which are right now trading at all-time highs, $500 to $600 a booster box, you're paying quite a lot per pack. It comes out to like $17 per pack. You are significantly better off buying the miniature version of it. Booster bundle case right here is 25 counts of 6 packs. So you're getting 150 packs. For comparison, a booster box case comes with 216 packs. So you're getting like 60 packs less, but you are paying like half the price. So a booster box case of Destin is going to run you over $3,000. The fact that you're able to get so many more packs for like half the price, I mean, at $1,500, this seems to just be a super competitive price. You're getting packs. You could open it up. You could sell them out individually. You could keep it for the long haul. Booster bundle cases are another good alternative. The reason why people tend to stay away from these is because these right now are being pretty heavily reprinted. Not just Destined Rivals, but booster bundle cases as a whole. We've already seen that with Prismatic Evolutions. But I'm going to be honest, I don't think it matters because the booster bundle cases tend to get opened up and the individual bundles get sold out. So if anything, there's going to be a much larger supply of individual bundles. But if you have a wholesale case of 25, if you hang on to that, there's not going to be that many people that have them. Next up, we have Silver Tempest. And I wanted to talk about this one because this one was not very popular. And it is one of the most undervalued silver Sword and Shield boxes right now in the market. The Lugia alt art is incredible. This set also features yellow borders before we had the transition to gray borders. I think over time this one is going to perform exceptionally well, but we haven't seen that much. You can see even the 6-month chart, we were 500, then we dropped to 400. We're starting to trend back up. But right now what we're seeing is that some Scarlet Violet boxes, best of breed like Destined Rivals, are already trading higher than Sword and Shield era boxes. Now, if you don't know what that means that just because a product is older doesn't mean that it's better. Another example I have to show you guys is the Vivid Voltage set. This one came out in 2020, whereas Silver Tempest, I believe, came out in 2022. So this one is 2 years older and it is more expensive because it's a better set. So just because a product's old doesn't mean that there's going to be demand for it. Another good example is Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is significantly older than 151, than Crown Zenith, than Paldean Fates, Prismatic Evolutions, but it's still cheaper because nobody really cares about that product. So just because a product's old doesn't mean it's good. Silver Tempest is one that I think actually fundamentally is a good set. It's got some good alt arts. It has good trainer galleries. And the prices just haven't caught up to some of the other Sword and Shield era boxes like Fusion Strike and Chilling Reign. I think with time it's going to do exceptionally well. Lugia on the cover art is going to obviously carry the value for the set, but just wanted to make a quick mention of that. Moving on to the Vivid Voltage. Now, this product right now is $270. At this same price point, you are able to buy Surging Sparks. And I know what you're thinking. You would think that this is the better buy because it's so much older. It's a 6-year-old set. But outside of the Rainbow Pikachu, I mean, this set doesn't really have anything. The only other card I like in here is the amazing rare Rayquaza. Other than that, it's a pretty weak set. Not that fun to open. It's a pretty nostalgic set if you were collecting during the pandemic. But outside of that, I mean, you are better off buying Surging Sparks, even though it is 4 years newer. The cards inside are better. more people enjoy it. I feel over the long haul, something like Surging is going to perform way better. But figured I'd make that mention. Final product I have for you guys before we wrap this video up is, again, not only looking at sealed product investing. Sealed product investing is very good. It's very popular. So many people do it. But there's a lot of value in also purchasing individual singles, because singles sometimes will appreciate at a faster rate than sealed product will. Mega Kangaskhan Altar, I have opened a lot of mega packs myself. This is not an easy card to pull. Illustration rares are fairly easy, but hitting special illustration rares are pretty difficult. The fact that some illustration rares are $20, $30, $40 and a SIR of one of the hardest pulls is only $60 is crazy. You could even see that this card is dropping in value. The chart, I mean, this came out of the gate at 100 and now it's down to 60. I don't know why people are not stocking up on cards like this. Guys, seeing a chart like this for investing purposes is good. Everybody just looks at an upwards trajectory and like, yeah, that's good because it shows what the future performance might be. But this card can't just keep dropping infinitely down because it's not easy to pull. There's not going to be tens of thousands of copies of Mega Kangaskhan, even though the hit rate on Mega Evolution is really better. I think if you're able to get this in the $50, $60 price point, this is insane. In my eyes, this is a $100 raw card all day. And I think graded, it's going to be worth a couple $100. So just, pay attention, notice what cards are difficult to hit. And if you're seeing cards collapsing in value, it primarily was driven by the increase of supply by Wave 2. But I don't see that much more Mega Evolution product coming out because the Pokemon company is focused on other stuff like Perfect Order, the next set Chaos Rising, and then obviously 30th anniversary. So sealed product investing is great, but also singles could be a massive opportunity because what you usually find is that there's going to be a little bit more volatility in singles, and that is where you can take advantage. We see here there's a low sale price of 46. I mean, if I'm able to buy this card at $40, I'm going to buy 1,000 copies because there's just no way that an SIR top chaser of a really good set like Mega Evolution is that cheap. So pay attention, take a look at some singles. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you learned something new. Hopefully this helps make you guys get some good investing decisions and continue expanding your collections. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, like, comment. I always do like seeing the engagement on the videos. It motivates me to make more content. And with that, we will catch you guys on the next video.